strong. Thank you for sending this. I think it was Plox that sent this. So we're gonna test this and this in the kitchen a little later and show you what happens. Let's do one more package. What is this? What? There's jump outs. All right, let's find a bench, do some magic. This next trick shows the power of water and air and how they can work together to create a really fun and simple illusion. So what you're gonna do is take a glass, pull out a bicycle card or any kind of playing card, and turn it over, and you'll see the air is actually creating a vacuum with the water and the card. Now, I show you this because if you actually grab a water bottle, you take the top and you seal with your hands, that's creating the seal for itself, and you let go, and ta-da. I really think recycling is important, and I need to tell you guys about something that you're probably missing out on. It's that sodas have 2 drinks in them. So what you wanna do is place your thumb over the front of the drink and actually just believe hard enough that you can get a soda back to normal, and that's the first step. The second is doing a little shake with the can, and notice how it grows back to normal right there in front of your eyes. So, cheers. We're gonna head back to my place and I'm gonna explain all of these tricks to you. You can do this trick with any carbonated soda or drink, but you gotta make sure it has a can so you can puncture through the aluminum. So what you're gonna do is take a bobby pin here, pull out the little needle. You could use a needle, but this is the best so you don't kill your finger. And before you do this, you might wanna have a little protection because this is gonna shoot out everywhere. So I actually usually do this in a sink, but to show you guys, I found this little thing in my garage and I'm gonna pull it. Yep. And what you can do is continue to shake it. I like to get the cans about halfway empty for this trick to work. And once you pull it up like that, it'll stop. So there it is, you'll dry that off. I like to usually put the hole in words on the back side here, but it really depends on the orientation of this. It's awkward if you have the hole here because then you're kind of covering most of the trick, which isn't fun because you can show this trick off just like this. So be here. The second step of this trick is gonna be making this look like it's an empty can. This is a really cool illusion to me because it's a real life illusion. People aren't paying attention to this black piece of paper that you can cut out in the same shape, slide it under the top there, and in good lighting, so you gotta be careful where you do this trick, it'll look like that is an empty can, which is just awesome. Now you can just squeeze it. If it's doing this during the trick, you're gonna wanna empty that a little. Oh, darn it, I forgot that was in there. I just peed my pants. So you're gonna palm the top like that. That part's pretty easy. And then sometimes I'll crinkle it in my hand while they're not looking, let my hand naturally swing down and put it in my pocket, or crumple it up and kind of drop it, and actually, while you're showing them this part, that's falling to the floor and you're gonna step on that paper. The next part is gonna be shaking this can, and this is the cool part of the trick. It works because of physics with the carbonation. So you've got it bent here, so you're gonna shake this part of the trick, and I like to rotate it like this so it's not making sound with the soda inside, and you're gonna see it, that's now inflated, you get the idea. And if you were to let go of that hole, so you wanna quickly open this up, and part of the trick is quickly pouring it too. So they can taste it, they can see liquid coming out, and that really sells that, what the heck, there was soda in there the whole time. I love this trick because it's fun, it's physics, it's real, there's a lot of practice that's involved. I'm gonna explain the concept of what can happen. So you have a card, and you can use this in your performance too to show your friends, but you show surface area tension. I don't know what the physical term for this is called, but the pressure of the air is holding the card up. And if I took the card away there, it's gonna fail. All the water's obviously gonna fall out. To perform this trick, you're gonna wanna grab a bottle of water, and what I'd first do is take a swig, and I'm proving that it's a real water bottle, but I'm also showing this air pocket here, which is gonna help for this next part of the trick, because I'm gonna put a card. You can do it with your hand too if you get a lot better. If you pull it away just right, you're gonna have the effect. Nice. You can also do that again with your palm, and I'll show you that in a second. But what you're also gonna be able to do here, this is the part that takes a lot of practice, and you get the straw in there. And what you can do is, if you can quickly turn it over, I can't, it usually messes up, so I kind of pop it over and then you can drink out of it again. You can take the straw out. You can do whatever you want. So what you're gonna do, if you wanna do it with your hand, a lot of people like to put their hand top in the beginning and turn it over. And this is the part that's hard. You gotta be really stretched out, and then you're gonna slide it off like that. And when you get it, if you squeeze this water bottle at all of this is coming down. So you gotta be really still with it, and then you just pop that up like that. Now my desk is sticky and wet. I love this pen trick because what's going on is the pen is in there the entire time. So you're gonna need a duplicate pen. Go ahead and grab this, boom. And this is just coming in here like, and hiding. You're palming the pen. They're not paying attention to it because they're looking here, and you're kind of hiding it, angling it behind here for a second. Then let your hand fall down, drop the pen in a pocket, or give it to a buddy that's in on the trick. There's all kinds of ways that you can get rid of the pen, but I'm just gonna do this, and like that. And you show this pen, and I can also show my sleeves or my arms, no pen. And what I've really done is been able to hide the pen back here this whole time. So a lot of different ways that you can get the pen from hand to hand. If you guys do any of these tricks to fool your friends, be sure to film it and send it to me. Here's the email right here. Submit it and we might show it in a future YouTube video. If you wanna see some other fun stuff, that's cool and that's cool. And again, this is also cool. It's just, I'm always amazed how it does that. It's just, you can turn it sideways. It's just amazing. And if you turn it just right. No. Yeah.
It's like Stranger Things. You're like,
It's like reaching through that alien.
We need to clean this up before my mom finds out about the carpet. I never thought I would make a slime video, but I've seen all the slime videos on YouTube and I was like, you guys are missing out on the potential of what the slime can do for you. There's some really cool magic with it. So I'm gonna get my buddy Sam here and we're gonna create some slime. Oh sweet, you got the supplies.
Everything we need.
We're gonna make slime. So first off, we've got a gallon of Elmer's glue. I think this was like 13 bucks at an Office Depot or something.
Yeah, and we've got shaving cream. Pretty cheap as well, probably $2 a pop.
And we've got colored dye. Comment your favorite color. Maybe we'll make it, there's a chance.
And lastly, a spoon for stirring it all together.
Oh, it's so gooey. We're supposed to be using like the school glue, but we got the extra strength glue. How much should we put in? Right there?
There you go. Take these caps off. Shake them. Get a nice layer on top. You put a lot in there though, so we might have overdone our
This is gonna get messy. I think we should mix the color in.
some blue.
We should grab some blue.
All right, let's just start going for it, right?
So if you stir this part with your hands, you're gonna get dye all over it, so just chill out and use a spoon in the beginning. All right, so we just got some regular Tide laundry detergent. The shaving cream is making it difficult to, All right, how much should we do? Oh, is that too much? I don't know.
I think
that
that's perfect.
works.
Right there.
Should I put my hand in it?
Starting to feel it come
That's
together?
very gluey,
Yeah.
dude. That is not slime, just gluey. That doesn't feel good.
It's more tight in there. I'll get the face cream going. Shaving cream.
It's not as sticky anymore. It's kind of got this, oh. Wow, okay. We're getting there, It needs to be more slimy.
Oh, do not, watch out for the arm. Do
Oh,
not get it on the
no.
arm. Definitely not the cleanest, but we've got our slime.
So I'm gonna grab a phone. I'm gonna prove to you that it's a real phone right here. Just give me a little piece, thanks Sam. So we've got a piece. Now I'm gonna put the phone in the middle of the slime, roll it up there, and you can even see the outline of it is in here, like it's still in there, see? So I'm gonna roll it up, and this is just to show that slime literally can eat your phones. It can eat your stuff. All right, so what's scary about this is I go like this, and I can even
Erased from existence.
cut it all up. There's no, oh, it eats your stuff. So I've got my blue slime here.
And I've got the orange back here, and basically, you're just gonna try to get it on any flat surface, And try to get it in a circle.
And I'm also doing the same. Put it on a flat surface, spread it out. Oh, that's so weird, dude. Got slime in there. I know a lot of you make the snake designs, and if you haven't ever done that, you gotta try it, because it's really cool if you just drop it. Ah! No!
No.
Okay, get him. Can we just get him out of here? Oh. We gotta get a box, dude.
He's about to strike.
I don't like this.
Oh! Oh!
No. All right, let's make sure this is out of the way so he doesn't eat this. We're gonna get him into this bin.
Careful. Careful. Put the bin down.
All right, now we're gonna call our friends who are snake gurus, and they have a new pet. Besides the portal stuff, I love this final trick because it actually saves you a lot of money when you're making slime. Why don't you wear this?
All right.
I'll mix these together. Stand back there. It kind of feels like Laffy Taffy. So I mixed all the colors, and you ready, Sam? This is a weird color.
Comment, rate, subscribe.
Sam, I've got more.
I don't know if we need any more. I actually think I'm stuck to the ground. I don't think I can move.
Dude, we should fully cover ourselves in this.
I don't know if it's recommended.
Dude, I'm literally a slime.
You look like a slug. Oh, whoa. You heard his voice echo underneath.
Dude, I'm a slime monster.
Poke you a hole so you can tell him.
Dude, we should freak someone out. We should call Andrew or Mark, and I'd be lying in the room, be like, dude, look at the slime.
He wouldn't know you're there.
And I'm hidden. We need to clean this up before my mom finds out about the carpet.
I just heard your neck crack.
Look, it's like bubbling.
His neck just cracked.
It is on my hair. I'm stuck. This is how flies die.
That makes a crazy sound.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely disgusting, actually.
Okay, this video is gonna be all about summer. Ready? I don't like to push my friends in the pool. I like to throw them. You ready, Josh? It's summertime, baby. What's up? So, it's summertime for most of you around the world. If it's not summertime for your school, you might want to look into that. Most everyone's out of school, so I thought I would kick off this summer with a fun compilation of some of my old summer videos. You're showing us all your old videos, that's so lame. In the last couple weeks, this channel got a lot of new followers, so a lot of you have not actually seen some of my old videos. So comment below if your school's already out for the summer, and if you're not, I'm so sorry. This is probably how you feel.
Answers all of your questions about documentation and research. And what edition will we be using, class? It is right here on the board for you, class.
I don't know how many of you have summer jobs, but I made this video because when I'm at work, sometimes I feel like, dang it, I want it to be 5 o'clock already. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Sweet. If you want to always win a water balloon fight, use perspective.
Water balloon fight.
Because I'm working on some new summer videos right now, I'd love to know what are some of your summer pet peeves. One of mine is my weakness too, which is Slurpees. I love going to 7-Eleven, getting a good Slurpee, but I always get a brain freeze. Ah, brain freeze! Ah! Speaking of ice, this is a really old video. The ice bucket challenge. You ready? Just a quick PSA, no running at the pool. Lifeguarding. No running at the pool! It's such an important message that I made this video again. No running at the pool. lifeguarding. I don't know if this is just an American product, it's probably around the world, but we have these things called slip and slides where they shoot water on them to get them wet and you slide down these long, they're usually like yellow slides. Woo! Here we go! Woo! Yes. Nice. Now a lot of people do sport camps during the summer, they'll do soccer. If you kick a soccer ball just right, get a puppy. Or they'll do basketball. This is what I call the bicycle trick shot. Yes! Here we go. Nice. One of the summer camps that I went to when I was growing up in Oregon, this is a true story. There was a 5-day camp, you would sleep over, and then on the last day you would do like this horse day. And I remember it was junior high, my first time ever riding a horse. I got on this horse, and I knew I had the worst horse out of everyone because I was like the last kid to be put on a horse. And so it was like the horse that no one really liked. And within 5 minutes, we were on this little trail through the woods. I got bucked off. The problem is, my horse went running and scared off some of the other campers' horses. So me and like a few friends will never ride horses since that day. For those of you that are in America and you'll be celebrating 4th of July in just a couple days, do not light a firework, no matter how small it is, inside your house. Oh, but it's a baby firework. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you in just a few days with a new video. Subscribe if you want to be notified, and click here if you want to see my latest video. Here's another old fun video. I've got to go. I'm going to read your mind today, through the screen. Get ready, 3 mind tricks. We're starting with the first one. And what's really cool is at the end of this video, I'll tell you how you can read your friends' minds too. So the first trick, think of a number between 1 and 10. Got the number? Good. Multiply that number times 2. If you need your phone calculator right now, if you're pulling that out, that's totally fine. Okay, add 8 to that number, plus 8. Now that you're caught up, go ahead and divide by 2. Now take your current number and subtract the original number that you thought of, the 1 through 10 number. Current number minus 1 through 10 number. Okay, so that leaves you with an alphabet correlation. So first letter A is number 1, 19 is S. Does that make sense? Good. Go find your number that correlates with the letter, take that letter and think of a country. Any country you can think of that starts with that letter. Good, got it? So go ahead and take the second letter in that country's name and think of an animal that starts with that letter. Got it in your mind? Good. Think of the color of that animal. So if I did my mind reading correct, you were thinking of a gray elephant in Denmark. So if I was correct, go ahead and comment below. If you were thinking of something else, let me know what you're thinking of, an eel, an eagle. I won't tell you how the trick works right now. We'll talk about that at the end. Let's jump to our second mind trick. Here's trick number 2, and it requires some fire, so don't do this at home. We've got 6 cards. I need you to pick one of the cards and focus on it. Say it 10 times in a row. You've got your card and you're focusing on it. Now I'm gonna shuffle these up here, but even if you wanna be fun, go ahead and comment what your card was in the comments below. I'm gonna shuffle these, and this is where we're getting fire. You still got your card? Look into my eyes and say what your card was. Okay, I've selected a random card to be burned. So let's go ahead and burn this card while you're saying your card that you picked. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so while your card is burning here, I'm gonna put the other cards down really quick, and let's see if we burned your card correctly. Your card's missing. What? So don't do that at home at all, please. Your parents will kill me. Do it some other way. This is our third mind reading trick, and it's another math type trick, but you get to pick any 2-digit number. So my example would be picking 23. Pick a 2-digit number and add those digits together. So if I picked 23, I would add 2 plus 3. Got it? So you've got your new number here, and I need to take your original number, 23, minus 5. Does that make sense? So take your first number, your 2-digit number, minus what those digits add up to be. So minus, my example, I get 18. So now you're gonna take this chart. If you're not with me, pause the video, do the math correctly, because when this works, it's really cool. So we've got a chart here. So you have your number and it correlates to one of these symbols down here. I want you to tap the screen on your symbol when you find it correctly. Tap the screen. When you tap the screen on your symbol, I was able to sense from your home to where I'm at right now, and I can tell you what your symbol is. Question. Did you end up with the magic bunny ears coming out of the hat symbol? Because if you didn't, you probably did the math wrong. No, you actually did do the math wrong, because I'm gonna explain the trick. This trick works just because it's multiples of 9. You have 9, 18, 27, and if you looked closely on the chart, actually, you could kind of see that they all lined up. It's any of these multiples of 9 here with the magic bunny hats. The math just works. That's why it's an awesome mind trick to play on your friends. Let's go back to the card trick. So your friends are gonna love this card trick because they're gonna be mind blown. They're not gonna know how you did it, and it works with multiple people thinking of different cards because all of them get replaced. Here's how it works. You have a 5 of clubs, 4 of diamonds, king of diamonds. It doesn't matter what cards you put out here, as long as you have the duplicates. The 5 of spades, we had the 8 of clubs and the 8 of spades. We've got the king, the jack, the 2, and the 4. They're just different suits, same number, same color, different suits. As the magician, you wanna have your friends focus on their card so hard, that's why I had you repeat it 10 times at least, so you forgot all the other cards that you saw and didn't realize that they got swapped out. Now, I randomly removed one of them. The fun thing you can do is hand out the deck, have your friends pick a card, but they can't look at it. Put it off in your pocket, throw it away, whatever. Make sure they never see that card again, because you're gonna lay out 5 cards, and magically you're gonna say the one that's missing was the card that they picked or that you selected. This mind trick's similar to the last one we did. It was math, and it's almost always gonna work. You have like a 90% chance. You have them think of a number between 1 and 10, you have them multiply it times 2, you have them add 8, you have them divide it by 2, and then you're gonna take their current number and subtract from the original number they thought of, the 1 through 10 number, and then that's gonna correlate to this chart, the alphabet. One letter represents A, random 26 is Z, and everyone is gonna get to 4 based on the math. Now you're gonna have them think of a country with D. So most people think of Denmark. There's also Djibouti, and there's also the Dominican Republic. I apologize if you live in those countries, but most people, just because of their mind, you're forcing them to think so quickly, they don't think of those other options. So now they're stuck with Denmark. You ask them for the second letter of Denmark, which is E, or one way you can also do is say, go to the next letter in the alphabet, it's E. Think of an animal that starts with that letter. Most people think elephants, and if you're going quickly, you just say, what color is that animal? And you say, are you thinking of a gray elephant in Denmark? Most of the time you're gonna get people who say, what? The second guess you can guess is an eel. They're gonna say it's a green eel, or an eagle, a brown eagle. I'm gonna read a random piece of fan mail that came in this week, but last week I asked you to recreate one of my magical videos. Here's a few clips that you guys sent in.
If you don't like your shirt color, I don't like this one either. Ooh, I like this.
No, you can't even do that. It's not a rule. Yeah, it is. Even check the rule book. He cheated. He cheated. No. You know what? I give up.
So thanks for sending those clips in, and let's go ahead and read one piece of mail. Today's fan mail comes from Whitcliffe, Ohio. Oh, that's awesome. My son, Holden, 8, and my Charlie, 4, thinks you're pretty rad. I mean, we all think you're rad, like, you know, so, okay, cool. Here's the sleeping puppy. Boom, they drew a sleeping puppy. I think it's their puppy. They call him Bear. Anyways, that's from Brandy. Well, thank you guys for joining us. If you want to see a cool video here, click there or over there. Whoa. The heck? So I'm sorry guys, I have some bad news. I absolutely hate not fulfilling a promise. I said I would announce 3 winners to you today, part of the contest for our book. Unfortunately, we didn't just do 3 winners. We drew 5 of you. What? So a couple days ago, I asked you guys to take photos, magical selfies, or just normal selfies and post them, my magical selfie, and you guys sent us thousands on our website alone, and then hashtagged a couple thousand online. So we didn't honestly get to go through every single one. We went through a lot, but there were so many photos. But at the end of this video, actually, everyone that submitted something is going to walk away with a cool little gift. Behind that red curtain is something special for everyone. We'll reveal that at the end, but for now, let's not waste any more time. Let's start with envelope number 2, shall we? You know what, before we announce this, let's do this. I'm gonna show you guys the illustration that we were putting you guys into. Besides the cover that you guys have all seen now, this is the first piece of art that you're gonna get to see from the book. And you're also gonna get a new character reveal, Rachel. So this is halfway through the book. I'm not gonna tell you what's happening, but Zach might be on a first date, kind of, with also a third wheel, Aaron. So there's Zach in the middle. There's Aaron off to the side. He's kind of upset because they were supposed to see a different movie. The new character that you're seeing for the first time is Rachel. And if those of you that actually know me in real life, Rachel is my wife. And so Rachel's a character that Zach is kind of head over heels for. And of course, what do you do on like first dates in middle school? You go see a movie or something. You can't afford dinner at that point. You can't even drive, so it's awkward. Your parents have to drop you off. All that fun stuff. So if you notice this illustration, we left a bunch of empty seats in the movie theater. That's where you guys come in. We are putting you in those empty seats. Let's get back to opening this. Now that you know the context of the illustration that everyone's going into, here's our first winner. Drum roll again. Mark Howell Paul. So here's the photo that Mark took. And here's what Mark's character is gonna look like in the book. Let's go with envelope number 3. I'm sorry if I say your names wrong. A lot of you are from other countries, and so I've never read some of these names before like this. Here's the next winner, at Iasides. Let's take a look at Ariana's photo. And we drew her up. She's sipping a Slurpee, looks like, and watching the movie intensely. Look at those eyes. She's like, whoa. Congratulations, Ariana. All right, let's do envelope number 1. Again, apologies on the names, guys. Hyderaji. Congratulations, dude. We drew you up there in the top row. You got some glasses on, of course. Next up, envelope number 4. They call me Amelin. And her name is Amelin Aloon. And she is the one in the back of the theater sneaking a little popcorn from, oh, I'm not gonna show you who, because that's our next person. And of course, all these people will be getting signed copies of the book. We'll mail it out to you guys for free. It's the least we could do, besides draw you in the book. I'm kidding. The last and final person. Drum roll, please. And it's Lala. Really? Hilarious. No, the real winner is Red Tomato Lee J. This is him. He's eating popcorn, but of course the girl you just saw before, Amelin, is stealing the popcorn from him. So congratulations to the 5 of you for getting yourself drawn, illustrated into the book. I want to show a bunch of other favorites. Check this out. This kid is being held up by his sister. Also got a lot of perspective tricks, and this is a really cool one. Look at these guys. A lot of you are probably sad that you didn't get into the book, and maybe we'll get to do this for future books, but I do want to give you guys all something that you're all a part of under there. But before we get to that, I want to just shout out for 30 seconds. We're just gonna play as many photos as we can, ones that we thought were really cool. Go. I also want to shout out this other kid who we just saw his video yesterday on Twitter. Here's this cool video.
Okay, this is just a frame and this is a printed paper and that's my friend Jafura. Hi! Hashtag my magical selfie.
Alright, so you've been wondering what's under there. I'm going to show you what is under there. So what you're going to see is something we made for you just because we knew only 5 winners were going to get selected for the book thing, and I wanted all of you to feel like you were a part of this. So without any further ado, or whatever the phrase is, we made a mosaic, and you can't see, I'm gonna go up closer. You guys are all in this. So we've actually made one of these a long time ago when we hit like 1 million followers on Instagram. But let me show you this. When we go in very, very close to the faces, there you are. Thousands of you. Thank you guys for all of you that participated that are now stuck in this poster forever. This is gonna be hung up in my studio office, so if you ever come over and get a tour, we'll have to find you guys in the thumbnails. It might take a couple hours, so never mind. So I have a little idea. If you wanna be featured in my next YouTube video, I'm gonna have you recreate one of my old magical videos. Here's the video I want you to try to recreate. Oh, how about checkmate? Nice. What? No, that's not even a move. You can't do that. That is so unfair. You don't even know the rules. No, dude, it's all fair. Just check the rule book, man. Ugh, he just cheated. He's such a cheater. No one knows how to play chess around here. But whether it turns out terrible or super funny, still send it to us. We might still feature it, you never know. So if you wanna see a cool feature the book can do, click there. Or if you wanna see a video about fidget spinners, suggest that one. Both are decent. Bye. Hey everybody, I've got some really exciting news because I'm gonna be selecting 3 of you to be drawn as characters in my upcoming book. So this is what my character Zach looks like in the book. And Kyle, let's show them what they could look like as a cartoon character.
Okay, I'm ready.
Cool.
Whoa, awesome.
So here's what you need to do to become a character in the book. Take a selfie and hashtag #MyMagicalSelfie. Now, this could be a regular selfie, like this, or it could be a magical selfie. Mark, they can see you. They can see this. I'll be announcing the winners this Saturday, so you need to hurry. And here's some inspiration for those magical selfies. You've got the perspective trick. Here's the floating item. You've got the sideways room, the digital phone face, and don't forget #MyMagicalSelfies. We're excited to see your photos. All right, happy photo taking. What's up YouTube? I'm excited to show you a really fun ping pong video we just created. All right, roll the clip. Good game. Good game. See you tomorrow. So I'm gonna be playing table tennis against Mark, but first I need to finish my ping pong paddle. All right, let's go.
Wait, we need these.
Okay, this is our rematch. The loser is gonna be dunked in a bucket of water. All right, ready, Mark?
You heard it, folks. The stakes are high for this table tennis match. And, oh dear.
1-0.
Zach misses an easy point. That's unfortunate. You can tell both of these players are beginners and need to work on their form. Zach had a nice easy shot set up for him there. Maybe next time. It would be nice if their rallies lasted more than 4 hits. That's a point for Mark.
Good rally.
Yeah.
Zach scores. That's a point for Mark. We're going to cut away now to watch some of Zach's early videos which feature some of his table tennis skills. Hopefully it'll be slightly more entertaining than this underwhelming match.
Cooking ping pong balls for breakfast. Mmm, yummy. Focus. Yes! Oh yes!
We skipped a few rounds. You haven't missed much.
Here we go, here we go, here we go! 6s.
And, oh dear. Zach puts one in. Decent save there by Zach.
Bet 9-9.
Ooh, bummer. Zach misses an easy point.
We are all tied up.
We're all tied up. 11-11. Mark is currently in the lead. Zach needs this next point badly.
No, no,
And Mark takes the game.
Alright, I promised. Bucket of water time. Since I lost the game, I'm holding up my end of the deal. Alright. Up!
Wait.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I want to say thank you to Jamie Costa, who did the amazing announcer British voiceover for the ping pong tournament. You can watch his latest Star Wars fan film right here. If you like Star Wars, click here. And if you want to see how we make flying fidget spinners, right over there. These are both good. Click that one. Click that. If this is what I think it is, it's gonna be an awesome day. Shoot. I am beyond excited to open this up because this is something that I have crashed often in the past. Who needs scissors when you have a pen? I don't think that's what pens are made for. Oh, yeah. Void if damaged. Now my warranty is void because I've opened the box. This is not a sponsored video in any way. I bought this myself because I love flying. I first got into flying RC airplanes, I don't know, maybe like 8 years ago. And ever since then, I've taken it a little far. I mean, I got my pilot's license a few years back because I wanted to do something bigger than RC planes at one point. My past experience with drones is I usually end up crashing. No, I always end up crashing them. You would have thunk after all these years of flying that I'd actually be an okay pilot. The problem is, I actually think I'm a good pilot. I just like to take risks, so I fly places that I shouldn't, or I try to go between obstacles too quickly and... Oh my... Nice. I had the past drone, the Inspire. I think it's one better than this before, but then I also crashed that over a sports game, which was dangerous in itself, so don't fly in areas where you shouldn't. For me, it's a fun hobby. I haven't had a working drone in a couple months, so this is great. Manuals, I'll read those later, or not. The most impressive drone I ever had lifted me up on top of a building. Stickers unfold, arms moving forward. Whoa, that's sick. Before I start doing this stuff, I need to charge batteries. If you've noticed my large Lego collection, yes, it is a problem. I have a lot of Legos, and I'll show you that another time. Okay, this camera is going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited right now. Comment below what you guys want me to name the aircraft. For now, I'm just gonna call it something super original, Zach's Aircraft Carrier. I want it connect. What's going on? Update firmware, no! I'm having to update the firmware first. We are ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1. Such a good time to fly. Beautiful. Wow. So I press this down button and just go straight down to the street. That is Awesome, let's follow some cars. Oh, that's close to the edge. Good job, little buddy. Good job. You flew awesome. First maiden flight. That's a big deal. Congrats. Hey, if you guys want to name my aircraft, just comment below what you think would be a cool name, and I'll let you know next week what I've chosen. All right, peace. All right, it's getting faster. Got it. Now, I've tried this on a small fan, but at the end of this video, I'm gonna be using this guy. We're gonna make this thing launch. This is the fidget spinner. Of course, you've all heard of it. I was trying to hold out as long as possible without getting one of these. I didn't know what I would think of this thing. They're kind of cool and addicting, and I hate it because I spin it all day. If you have one of these things, comment below what your longest spin is. I would love to know. I've heard people get like 5 to 8 minutes spinning this thing. I don't believe it unless I have a really, really crappy one. I wish someone would make a fidget spinner with a counter on it to tell me how many times it's rotated. That would be awesome. Mine's a little crappy. I got it on Amazon and it's already broken. I got one of the $10 ones or so. Oh. And because I drop it all day long. Now, the fidget spinner is totally like a helicopter propeller. That's what I always think of when I spin this thing. I'm like, it should fly out of my hands. And then I got thinking, okay, let's add blades to it. So I taped these duct tape blades to it to the point where I can spin it in my hand without getting a paper cut. And warning at home, you could get a paper cut doing this. So my first model that I tested was all cardboard, didn't work. The paper allows it to slice through the air, but also get lift at the same time. And it's going fast enough that you actually don't need big props here. So there's 3 blades and it's gonna spin this way. I'm not even very good at spinning these very fast, but you can already hear with a light spin how fast that's going. And you've heard of people making these go like a couple 100 miles an hour apparently with air cans. So I had to figure out the best aerodynamic shape to go on the fidget cube. Then I got my first fan, the small, put to level 3, and I'll show you, if I just place this in the center of the fan, it will start spinning on its own and it'll actually try to get lift. Now I'm gonna let it go so you can see here. You'll see it starts picking up speed. It could take a minute, so we might cut out a little bit for you, but it's pretty incredible. And you can see it start wiggling around too. So you can see it moving and it'll, see, there it goes. So it gets a little speed and then it messes up, and that's the problem. This fan barely has gotten it above 2 inches, and I think there's something here, I don't know the science behind it. We need a guy like Vsauce here, but it traps some sort of pressure here because of the curve. And see the indent of the fan, it goes down. So this is like a cool landing pad. It works out on my fan that it allows it to go up to here, and then it always does this like you saw. So next we're gonna try this. And this is gonna be our next test. It's even got a little landing pad here. Oops, it got a little takeoff pad. I can't remove it because it's screwed in. I think it'd actually be better if it was off. But we are gonna try this next. We're gonna fire this baby up on level 3. It's gonna get loud. No, that one's not getting air. Nope. So, oh, it's going. And once it starts going up, I'm gonna move the fit. Oh. So have fun turning these little fidget spinner toys into flying saucers. Ow. And be careful with paper cuts, seriously. They'll get ya. Hey, I'm glad you're joining me today because I'm gonna be showing you a really cool tip on how to make some fast cash. I'm talking about really fast cash. So we're gonna draw your money, fill it in nice and green, write the denomination that you want. I want $100 bills, and I've got my other paper money here. Now you're gonna need a manila envelope. It's empty, nothing in there. Make sure of that so that when you put this in here, it all turns out right. Now you're gonna seal it, close it shut there, and now it's all about the flick of the wrist. It's kind of like a motion, so. And that is sounding good, it's feeling good, and we've got lots of money. I actually don't know how much money I've got here, but I'll leave that to you guys. You can screenshot this, and I think it goes in denominations of like 10,000 for these 100 stacks. 500 bucks looks like this with all 5s. $2,000 is all 20s like this stack here. And a stack this thick of 50s is all 5,000 bucks. So I've made a lot of videos about money. I've showed you how to duplicate money. This is how I double my money. Might be illegal. I've showed you guys how to copy and paste money. Copying and pasting money. How to peel money just right if you just get the little tip and... It's kind of hard to see, but if you get it just right, you can... Works every time. I don't know how many of you have had this happen to you, but when you put money into a vending machine and the chips get stuck on the glass, that feels like the vending machine has stolen your money. It's injustice. So I've showed you how to solve that a little bit.
No! Come on!
Now, if I was gonna steal $1 million, and before I go any further, I do not endorse stealing, but when you're magical, you can't help but, it's hard to resist. Okay, here, put this. Give me the plan. Okay, give me the case. Now you're probably wondering, you know, I got away, but what happened to the other guy that was in the room with me that got busted by the cops?
Take it easy, come on. Okay, so I stole a few $1,000s. Who hasn't done that?
Luckily for me, if I get caught and go to jail, I can get out. Now having all this money around my room got me thinking, what would you guys do if you had $1 million given to you tax-free? That's a big thing, there's no taxes on it. I would love to hear your ideas, what you guys would actually do. Comment below. For me, the boring answer, I would say for my future kids, college funds. I would invest in a home, do all the adult things that I hate doing. Here's my fun answer. If I was given $1 million today, I would buy an airplane, and this kind of airplane, a Cessna, like small single engine airplane, because I have my pilot's license. So I'd fly that around a lot on the weekends, maybe commute to work, even though my current commute is only 20 minutes. So it would take longer to get in my plane, prep for takeoff, fly, land, not worth it. But it'd be awesome. Then I would have $750,000 left, so I would probably buy a zoo. And I don't know how much of a zoo that would get me. Hopefully a tiger. A rhino would be sick. An elephant would be awesome too. And a monkey. Oh, you know what I would do? I would make the zoo the first, I mean, maybe they have this, but the first fully live digital zoo. So you could go to the zoo, but I would have cameras all over, and it would be no cages. There would just, I mean, there would be blocking off like the giraffes from the cheetahs so they don't get eaten. But it would be a big space of nature, and there would be cameras all over the nature and hidden trees and stuff. It would be like a live stream zoo. That's what I would do. I would buy a live stream zoo. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys would do with $1 million if we were to hand you all this cash. I don't think this is $1 million. This is like $200,000, maybe. It's good hanging out with you guys. I've really got to get on the run. I've got to go. Oh. What's up, YouTube? I've got another video just for you guys. I'm about to beat Zach. Ha! You like magic, Ben? What? Wait a minute. No, don't touch that. You cheated. Double or nothing? Oh, so the key to that video was matching the Jenga color to the wall color. And then, oh, obviously we would let it dry before we filmed. I need some paper towels. Okay. All right. Ben and I are gonna play some Jenga. This is my friend Belgium Ben, and we are gonna play a game of Jenga, see who can win. Careful, Ben. So, Ben is from Belgium. All right, we are missing 2 blocks. We are missing 1 block. Oh one of the blocks was that I painted earlier. We're playing by the rule, if you touch the Jenga block, you have to take it, right? Okay, 1 hand only.
Yeah.
Oops. So stuck. You're making it easy for me here. Bad move. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Pity. Oh! Oh! One more game?
Yeah.
Really quick. Okay.
Switching sides.
I'm getting in. Oh! Ooh. No, what happens when I take another one? You just get that one for free? I think you get that one.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yas. Ooh. Is it worse? Nice. Good one. Oh. Not again. Please no. Ah. Thanks guys for joining us. See you next time. Hey guys, I recently just came out with a book, so if you want to hear more about that, click right here. Or if you want to see my latest YouTube video, click over there. Book or YouTube video. Book or YouTube video. All right, peace. What's up, Instagram? It's so good to be here. I'm gonna be announcing something super wait a minute, it's YouTube.